Welcome to our annual Toledo SymphonyLAB Christmas special with a behind-the-scenes look at the world of classical music from WGTE Public Media and your Toledo Symphony. I'm Brad Cresswell, and joining me today in the studio are the Toledo Symphony's president and CEO, Zach Vassar, also TSO Marketing Director Vanessa Gardner, and on the phone, we have the TSO's Music Director, Elaine Trudell, also Principal Second Violin and Artistic Administrator Merwin Sue. Well, the gang's all here, so welcome everybody and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Brad. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, it's that time of year again, and even though everything is a little bit different this year because of the pandemic, we are here to spread some holiday cheer, to have a good time, and to spread the joy and wish everybody a Merry Christmas. So in that spirit, we are going to start right away. Elaine, are you you're in your car right now, yeah?
That or you had a lot of breakfast.
Yeah, we can hear a little bit of peripheral noise in there.
Yeah, just let me change my location.
Are you actually driving now, or did you pull over? Because, safety first, right?
Of course I pulled over, but now I'm driving. Give me a second. Okay.
I'm so confused.
Okay, good. Yep.
You're good.
Because I was... Anyway, okay. Sorry. Yeah, so you can... if you can rewind on...
I may continue. Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. It's okay. So we've got Elaine on the phone in the car. We've got Merwin on the phone. You're at home, right, Merwin?
I am at home, yes.
You're at home. And then I've got Vanessa and Zach here in the studio with me. So to start off spreading that holiday cheer, we're going to talk about some of the concerts that are available online. But before we do that, I want to jump right in to a little feature here.
A new car!
Elaine, you've been gifted a new car for Christmas. No, just kidding.
Actually, yes.
Oh, well. As they say in French, la-di-da. Good for you.
No, it's the end of a rental. I have to take that away.
The rental is okay. That counts. No, it's not a new car. What we have formulated is a fun little activity here to get us started. And that is Name That Tune Christmas Style. Now, we came up with the idea. When I say we, I mean Zach. This was your idea, Zach. I want to give credit where credit is due.
Well, actually, you had the same idea, but in an email that predated mine. So I appreciate that you're trying to give me the credit for this.
But you had the idea of the Name That Tune kind of thing to begin with.
But it's really not Name That Tune. It's Name That Lyric.
Okay. All right. Now that we've straightened all that out. So here's how it works.
I guess I did think about a needle drop, but I realized that there are no turntables probably in this entire building.
And this whole idea of doing lyrics originated with Vanessa, who said there was no way she was going to sing on the radio.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Though I may have prepared a little something.
A little something.
Oh,
says the woman with candy canes on her mask.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Very
and
nice.
Glitter on
give
my
you a
nails.
cheer
I am
for
wearing
that.
my Christmas socks.
Yeah. So here's how it works. We each have chosen a Christmas song, or maybe more than one Christmas song. We're going to read a lyric from that Christmas song. For instance, if you listened to our program last week, then you would know that this is one of Crystal Bowersox's favorite songs, Drinking Beer and Playing Cards with Cousin Mel. What song does that come from?
Granny got run over by a reindeer?
Did you say Brownie got run over?
Got run over by a reindeer.
Grandma got...
Granny.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Yeah.
Is it Grandma?
Yeah.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Grandma got? Yeah,
Grandma.
you're right, it is Grandma.
But I'm going to give that to you anyway.
All right.
So that was one of Crystal's
I always
favorite
get
songs.
that song confused with I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. I don't know why. I guess it's adults doing inappropriate things.
Yeah. I guess the reindeer got jealous after that.
Yeah, I guess Granny didn't really do anything wrong, did she?
Yeah. A little mistaken identity. Anyway, that's another
Third time
song.
this week.
That's a song for the day after Christmas. So moving onward.
Both finishes by deer.
Yes. Deer, not beer. Deer with a D.
Deer.
Yeah.
Rain beer.
Rain beer. Yes, it's raining beer. Okay, well, we've gone off the rails already. Before we even started, So back to the quiz. It's not really a quiz. It's kind of an activity, a name that tune activity. So let's start with you, Vanessa. Why don't you read us a lyric from one of your favorite Christmas songs? See if we can get it.
Okay.
You know what? First, let me pull up a little music
I
here.
want some jingle bells.
You want jingle bells?
No,
Okay.
This is like a Melikaliki Maka.
it doesn't really go with my lyric.
Okay. Well, this will get us off track, though. Go ahead and
Okay.
read your lyric.
Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and death's dark shadows put to flight.
Oh, come, Emmanuel.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, bonus points if you can do it in Latin.
Wow.
One
Wow.
for Merwin.
Merwin is back.
So, yeah, right.
It's one of my absolute favorites.
Me
so
too.
That was, yeah.
Zach, have you
The
got one?
Chanticleer version is,
Yeah.
oh, so good.
Chanticleer is a bell.
Yeah, right. Okay,
What,
Zach.
Did you just verbally
I
next
did.
me when you have a soundboard?
I wasn't sure if it was going to be a... Here we go. Yeah, that's what you get, Zach.
Fine.
Okay, let's hear one of yours, Zach.
So the idea, though, is that we're taking an obscure lyric from a recognizable Christmas tune. Yeah?
That's the idea, yeah.
All right, got it. Okay, so we're going to go to this one. No more let sins and sorrows grow, nor thorns infest the ground.
Jingle bells. No? Wait, I've never buzzed myself before. Oh, well.
Now you know how it feels.
Yeah, that's
Lo,
okay.
how a rose ere blooming.
Oh, it's a good idea. No, this is Joy to the World, 4th verse.
Well, you didn't give everybody a chance to go yet.
Oh, sorry, it's not.
What do you say, Merwin?
I think
Just
Elaine and I were
Merwin.
both thinking the 5th verse, right?
1, 2, 3. Actually, 3rd verse. I was wrong. I can't.
I'm giving that
count.
one to Merwin. All
Yeah.
right.
No way. Give it to
Speaking of
me.
Merwin.
I
I feel like
stumped
I
half the
deserve it.
panel.
Merwin, have you got one of these for us?
Sure. Do you want the easier one or the harder one?
Well,
I thought mine was
Easy
hard.
one.
Now I feel terrible.
okay, let's do
No, I
the
feel
easy one.
terrible.
Okay, it'll nearly be like a picture print by Courier and Ives. These
Oh.
wonderful things are the things we remember all through our lives.
Yeah, Zach knows that one. Let's hear it, Zach.
Sleigh ride.
There we go. Yeah.
Vanessa wins.
Yay!
I had to get to the refrain.
Okay, here's well, actually, Elaine, do you have one you want to give to us? It
Yes,
can
of
be in
course.
French. Okay.
Actually, it's not in French,
Aw.
but it's not in English. Sorry. It's my favorite carol. Este nayon de tsonwe lesus ahatonia onawatewa und oki non yuda nadaska waentak.
Wow.
George is dead.
I
heard
can't
him say
even.
it.
What?
I can't. No, Paul is dead.
Paul is dead. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess Ave Maria.
No. It's
Do we get a point? Can we guess the language?
yeah,
just give it to Merwin.
Okay, Merwin gets that one. All right, what was
Merwin's
it?
not even on the line.
It's the first ever Canadian.
It's the indigenous
song,
language?
It's what us white people call Huron. It's Wendak. It's Huron. I don't know. It's
Basically,
it's
you don't
native,
know what it is what you're telling us.
No. It's in Wendak. It's in Wendak, except that usually people call it Huron, and the tune is called the Huron Carol. Da 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 dee da 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 dee da da. I don't know if you know. It's by.
yeah.
It was written. Well, the French version was written by the Jean de Brébeuf, which was a Jesuit missionary in the Wendat community in 1640 something.
Wow, you really took this
that's the
game
song.
seriously, didn't you?
Well, no, but this is a very. When I said, I had written to you before, and I said, I have to do one of the traditional ones that I know, which will be maybe different. And this is a very, very traditional Huron carol, and it's been here for close and now getting to 400 years.
Wow, amazing.
We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Well, just as that song speaks to, your culture and Canadianese, this song of mine speaks to my culture growing up,
I don't think it's called Canadianese. I think that's insensitive.
Is it insensitive?
Totally, it's called Canadianese.
Well, we're nothing if not insensitive. Okay. Here's my example, Ray. Olden times and ancient rhymes of love and dreams to share. Olden times and ancient times of love and dreams to share. I can see in your faces.
Wow, it's really important to have this background music to fill
Yeah.
Yeah, the background music is extremely distracting.
Well, that's the idea.
Is it Old Lang Syne?
No.
No. I know it. Don't tell me I know it. Christmas time is here.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Very good, Elaine.
That's a tough one. I conducted it many times.
but without the words, though, right? Or did they sing
No.
it?
No, with guest artists. Yeah, with words, of course. Yeah,
Oh, very
it's
nice.
Charlie Brown's Christmas, right?
Yeah, the Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah.
So,
That's
Vanessa,
beautiful with
why don't you throw another one in there? So far, I've got 3 for Merwin, 1 for Vanessa, and 1 for Elaine.
I think my 3 is pretty serious.
Yeah,
I was going to say. I think he answered
All right.
one of those.
All right, so then Merwin gets 1, Vanessa gets 1, Elaine gets 1.
yeah, I don't know. Someone else go.
What am
I'll
I,
find
chap
another
livers?
one.
Somebody give
All
us
right,
a tiebreaker.
I got another one over here. Okay. Thrill of Hope, the weary world rejoices.
Oh, that's easy. Oh, holy night.
All right, so Brad gets a point.
1 for me.
All right.
We still need a tiebreaker. I'm fresh out of
Can I
songs.
go?
Sure, go for it.
Can I
yeah,
go?
yeah.
Okay, I guess that it's in ancient French.
No, it's actually one of my very, very favorite ones. I will go 5th verse. Okay.
Chipmunk
Okay.
song.
What can I give him? Poor as I am.
Oh, that's
Little Drummer Boy.
in the bleak midwinter.
Yes.
That's one of the
Wow.
beautiful, beautiful song.
Yeah, I do love that.
Yeah, and the winner is
Brad.
me.
Yay!
Cresswell, I like how you just ran the table as
Yeah.
long as you were winning and then you declared it over.
Hey, that's how it works.
I mean, I was 2 questions away from my comeback. The house always wins.
We don't have all day, I'm sorry to say. Let's talk about different ways that folks can engage with the symphony this year, because usually you're out doing all kinds of concerts in the community. Now the community is coming to you by watching these great concerts you have streaming online. So let's get a little rundown of that. Vanessa, you want to talk a little bit about what the seasonal offerings are?
Sure. Well, we currently have Christmas at the Peristyle up, and that was a really fun concert. Our reindeer drummer just, if it doesn't make you just tear up with joy in Sleigh Ride, I don't know what will. He's very adorable. So Christmas at the Peristyle is currently streaming, and we also have 2 performances of the Nutcracker streaming. And I have to say, I am just so proud of our organization, of Toledo Ballet, for pulling together the Nutcracker this year. There were a lot of challenges, and we are able to keep our running 80th, longest running Nutcracker in the country, the 80th anniversary production of the Nutcracker, and it was spectacular. I mean, it was one of both performances best Nutcracker I've ever seen.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about this when Michael Lang was here a couple of weeks ago, and I don't think we stressed this enough, that actually the Nutcracker as a Christmas seasonal presentation began here, really, in Toledo. I mean, if you look at Wikipedia or whatever, they say, oh, the first professional Nutcracker in San Francisco, but granted, it wasn't necessarily a quote-unquote professional production, but it was a quality production, which has been here in Toledo longer than anywhere else in the country. I think that's remarkable.
And I think back to the many ways that this production had to change over the course of COVID and our planning. I think the biggest joy I get is that we ended up going back to the Toledo Museum of Art for this performance.
Yeah.
which is where it started 80 years ago. So watching the rehearsals and then the ultimate performances with the peristyle shell as a backdrop, it worked beautifully.
Yeah.
And, we have some amazing sets that work spectacularly at the Stranahan Theater. But with the backdrop there, it became the Stahlbaum House. It became an outdoor kind of building that snowflakes were falling in front of it. It was just
like
an
a courtyard.
incredible. Yeah, it just the lighting was spectacular. The dancing was spectacular. I'm just really proud with what came up.
Now, I wanted to ask you this a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot. But was there a Mother Ginger this year?
Mm-hmm. Two Mothers Ginger.
Two Mothers Ginger, and one of them did the Macarena. So
Really?
yeah.
Now I have to watch this thing.
That would be the Saturday performance.
Can you say who they were? Or are you saving it?
If you stall for a minute, I can say who they were.
Okay. Everybody be quiet. We're going to take a break.
No, don't
Okay?
take a break.
Taking a break for Vanessa to look up who it was.
Somehow Merwin just got another point. I don't get it.
So the Mother Ginger for the Sunday afternoon performance,
It was Steve Aris, who's a
Yes.
physician in town.
Okay.
His kids dance in the ballet. We wanted to use physicians, given the medical demands on our community this year.
Oh, okay.
So both Mothers Ginger were area doctors, and Steve was on Sunday afternoon.
and Ken Turk was Mother Ginger on Saturday.
On Saturday evening.
Oh, I
and
see.
Ken is the one who Macarena'd. And
Very
I'd say you have to
nice.
watch very closely to notice. No, you don't need to watch. You can't miss it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
pretty hilarious.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I await with bated breath for when Merwin is the Mother Ginger.
We tried to get Merwin to be Mother Ginger this year,
Yeah.
but
Merwin, you refused? Is that the story?
Somehow I missed that. I missed that line in my contract.
Oh, well. Oh, well. Someday. One of these days.
He just wanted candied ginger. It's
Well,
but that production was such an exhilarating experience to watch come to life. And I'll say one of the memories I'll take away from it was seeing the peristyle turned into working theater. We think of it as a concert hall. It doesn't
Right.
really have fly space for sets. There were a lot of props that were brought on stage. But seeing spotlights in places that normally would be housing our audience, and seeing cords strewn everywhere. The entire production crew was set up in the audience area, and it was just spectacular. Up above in the upper promenade, there were kind of stations for each scene, so that people could socially distance as they were moving through the show. Just kind of moved counterclockwise through the production as the different scenes came together. That's much better than having everybody crammed into the backstage experience. So
Right.
I just thought it worked really nicely, and what a great way to pay homage to where Marie Vogt started the Nutcracker 80 years ago.
Yeah, fantastic. And obviously a family-friendly event that, you can gather around the TV
That's right.
and watch this
Yeah,
performance.
the most violent thing that happens in this entire production is that Clara, now named Marie, throws a shoe at the Mouse King, and then the Mouse King gets stabbed.
Wow.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that viola story, with the Tchaikovsky, or the Nutcracker viola story. Remember that?
With
Where one of the dancers fell
the
in
mice
the pit?
fell into the pit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll save that for next year. But, well, Merwin, congratulations on your win for that story. I think we can all agree Merwin is the winner here. We want to make sure that folks know where they can find all of these wonderful performances. That is streaming online at stream.artstoledo.com. Now, if you use like a Roku, like I do, so I can watch it on the big screen, Zach, you have the ability to use that sort of
on Roku
platform?
and Apple TV, or you can stream from your tablet, your computer, your phone. If you have a smart TV, you can beam it from your device onto your television. And Vanessa, you guys put together some great how-to videos. Where can folks find those if they need them?
those are all on Tappa Streaming as well as our YouTube channel, and I think they're all on our website as well. So if you go to ToledoSymphony.com or stream.artstoledo.com, there's some how-to videos lots of different ways that you can watch these performances. And Christmas at the Peristyle and Nutcracker are not the only two things up. We also have our Beethoven and Mozart concert still up, and Rhapsody in Blue. So there's a lot of really great music that you can either sit down and watch and enjoy as a family, or you can just have it on while you're making Christmas dinner or baking cookies. And
yeah, wow. And I think it's also important to note that every time somebody watches one of these programs and orders it through your website, they're also supporting the symphony. So this is a way to give back. It's a win-win situation. So people can engage with their Toledo Symphony that way. We have a little bit of time left, and you may be thinking that we're done with quizzes, but we're not done with quizzes.
It's better be food related.
Well, Vanessa, because you requested it, you made a special request. You want it to be food related.
Wait a second. I'm just having a vision. Merwin's still going to win this.
Yeah,
yeah, totally.
How in the world is that possible?
I don't eat food.
Yeah.
It'll be the first time we announce the winner before we actually do the quiz, which is okay.
Well, I mean,
so Merwin is going to win this
Man,
quiz.
have I not been here for that long?
This is a Christmas cookie quiz.
I think it's called a simmer.
So if you know your Christmas cookies, you'll breeze right
Christmas
through
cookies?
this. Yes,
Okay.
It's hard to say. I know.
Okay.
So just a warm-up question here. What is the most popular type of Christmas cookie, according to Betty Crocker and
one
Martha
I'm
Stewart?
eating.
Is it the gingerbread cookie, the sugar cookie, or the peanut butter cookie? Which
Can
one of those
I
three?
clarify? Is it popularity based on overall interest or volume of consumption?
Actually, I think it's based on how many people have accessed the recipe on their website.
Then I would go for the sugar cookie.
Sugar cookie? No, not the sugar
Gingerbread, then.
cookie.
I'll go with gingerbread.
Peanut
No
butter.
Wow, Vanessa actually got that.
I can't believe Merwin got one wrong and he still got a point.
Okay, Vanessa got that. Merwin's still winning.
It's only
Okay.
a Canadian point. It's only half of a point.
All right, I'm going to pull up a little music for this one.
This is your music of choice?
Yeah.
This isn't Christmassy at all.
Wait for it. Just wait for it.
Still waiting.
Okay, we're waiting for the Christmas part to kick in.
Ah, that's
There we
nice.
go.
That's well, I retract that. It's not nice. It's something though.
Okay, let's try something else.
Yeah, that was far too enjoyable.
Is this better?
Yeah,
I've got that. Okay.
this is the soundtrack for Frankincense and Murder.
Something like or Abbott and Costello meet frankincense. Something like that. Exactly. Okay, here we go. Match the cookie.
Third base.
No, you know what? I like the disco better. Okay. Match the cookie to the country. I'm going to give you the name of a type of cookie, and then I'm going to give you 3 countries, and you tell me where they come from, okay?
Where the countries come from?
You tell me where the cookies come from.
Well, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Exactly.
All right.
I knew. I was waiting for that.
You
Okay.
looked up and cued me with your eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is because we're wearing masks, so all you can see is eyes.
That's why you keep winking at me. I see it.
Yeah. Okay, rosettes. Rosettees, which are deep-fried snowflake-like cookies. Do they come from France? They come from Norway, or do they come from Spain? France, Norway, or Spain?
Wonderful Norwegian.
Norway.
Yep.
Yay! I'm giving that to Elaine because he actually said Norway, not Norwegian,
I
right?
was saying it's a wonderful Norwegian delicacy.
Okay, chocolate almond
We're in
pizzelles.
Sweden now. I'm gonna clean up.
Italy.
Italy, very good, Vanessa. Whoops, wrong one. Vanessa
Did
got that
on
one.
purpose.
No, hey, this is a complicated duty that I have here, trying to read the quiz and write your initial down, and then reach over and hit the right buttons for the sound effects board. Years of practice. I had 8 years of college. I could have been a brain surgeon by now, but no. I'm pressing buttons on the soundboard. Okay, tea cakes. Did tea cakes come from England, Austria, or Russia?
Austria.
England, Austria. Nope.
England.
Oh wait.
Russia.
No, Russia. TK. Yep.
Okay, I'm giving that one to Merwin. All right.
I'm not even on the line anymore.
Whipped cream crumb cakes.
What? Oh dear.
Norway.
And Merwin gets a point.
Actually, Elaine got that one.
Yeah, crumb cake. Yeah.
Yeah. Crumb
Very
cakes.
good.
I don't even know what's happening here.
I didn't even have to read the name of the country. Okay. Macarons. Macarons.
France.
Wow.
I'm hitting the wrong one again. Vanessa, you know all of these. This is why you wanted a food quiz, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Shortbread. Shortbread. Is it from England?
England.
From Scotland or New
Ooh,
Zealand?
Scotland.
Scotland. It's Scotch.
Okay.
That goes so
I
well
didn't
with
know-
a nice dram.
That one goes to Merwin. All right. Florentines. You know what a Florentine
I do.
is?
It's
Yes,
spinach,
Italy.
spinach, and
Italy. I'm not even going to say the countries now. Okay.
I just got such a stare down from Vanessa. You are taking this very seriously.
Gingerbread. Gingerbread.
Russia.
Norway, Switzerland, or Sweden?
Ooh.
I'll go with Switzerland.
Sweden.
Sweden. Wait, okay, let me count up where we are.
Still
One,
burns
I know my
on the ballet food quiz.
4 for Elaine. 1, 2, 3.
17 for Merwin.
No, 3 for Vanessa and 1 for Merwin. Even though he didn't answer, he still got one. Okay, there's only 2 of these left. Let's see if we can break the speed here. Horn cookies, which are like fruit-filled little wrap-over cookies. Are they from Switzerland, from Italy, or from Greece? Horn
Greece.
cookies.
I'd say they're Greek.
That leaves Italy or Switzerland. What do you say,
Switzerland.
Merwin?
I'll try Switzerland.
Switzerland.
And
You know,
I'm
I'm gonna go for Italy on that one.
Italy. Whoops.
None of the above.
I gotta
There's
move
no
that
right
bad
answer.
buzzer out of the way there. I'm just so used to hitting it, right? Okay, the last one. So that was.
Zach was answering.
I'm giving that to Zach, so it doesn't really affect. Elaine is still in the lead. Vanessa,
I can hear you, you know.
You can tie it, Vanessa, if you
All
get
right.
this one. This is almond rusk, which is like a little biscotti kind of thing. Is it from Sweden, from Italy, or from Madagascar?
Oh,
Wow. That's a tough cookie.
Yeah.
so
What do you say?
Sweden.
Sweden?
Sweden. Yes, like the hard
And
one.
Elaine,
Yeah,
Elaine is the
Yeah.
winner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know my sweets.
Very good. All right, tell him what he wins, Zach.
A new car.
Big congratulations to Merwin for winning the entire podcast worth of quizzes today. Really appreciate all of your
Yay!
contributions.
You know, let's just give him an award for the rest of the year while we're at it.
Yes, exactly. Well, the rest of the year is not very long. That's okay. We've got another week or so.
Preemptive award.
Yes.
All right,
we
fine.
give you the last week of 2020 award goes to you, Merwin.
I think this is how the Oscars work, right?
Exactly. Exactly. This program is a production of WGTE Public Media in collaboration with our sponsor, the Toledo Symphony, with generous support from the Rita Barber Kern Foundation. You can download episodes of this program as a podcast by going to our website at wgte.org/lab. You can also subscribe to us through your podcast app of choice, including Apple and Google Podcasts. Remember, you can check out all the upcoming events at the Symphony by visiting their website at toledosymphony.com and their various social media outlets on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also find the TSO's streaming concerts online at stream.artstoledo.com. My thanks to Zach Vassar, Vanessa Gardner, Merwin Sue, and Elaine Trudell. I'm Brad Cresswell, wishing all of you a very Merry Christmas here from Toledo Symphony Lab on FM 91.